Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning, we are continuing to monitor an ongoing standoff between Lexington police and an armed suspect. We'll have a live update from the scene just ahead.
A well-known Southern Kentucky businessman is in the hospital after an accidental shooting. Coming up, an update on his condition.
And a Lexington women's clinic being sued by the state will temporarily stop performing abortions until a verdict is reached.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday morning. I'm Michelle Chamberlain.
And I'm Bill Bryant. And Kentucky Mornings start right here on WKYT. We're glad you're with us today. A sprinkle or two out there this morning. We're going to keep track of that. But overall, a real spring feel, you know?
It is nice outside, but you will have to cover your hair.
It's a good idea.
I promise.
Let's check in with Micah in our First Alert Weather Center.
Yeah, it all depends on where you are today, because what we have, rain moving northeast, but the whole system, the whole setup is not really moving that much. What you see there on the screen is basically what you're going to have the rest of the day. You work your way east and southeast, and that's pretty dry this morning, and it'll stay dry through much of your day with temperatures there in the 70s, 50s and 60s this morning. It feels amazing outside. You can feel something's in the air, and that rain chance continues through the day for most of us, and then it slides eastbound as we go off into the evening and night. Now, I'll show you when it fades away, how your Friday looks, and your weekend. Still some rain in the forecast, too. That's coming up.
All right, we have a lot going on this morning. Let's get right to it.
Yeah, we are continuing to track developing news this morning. Lexington police are still involved in a standoff with an armed suspect.
This has been going on for hours. It all started about 10:30 last night when a suspect driving a stolen vehicle took off on police. They say he then ran into the corner liquor store. This is on Newtown Pike, and he's been barricaded in there ever since. WKYT's Mark Barber is joining us live from the scene now with more on this developing and continuing situation. Mark?
Good morning, Bill. Parts of Newtown Pike and Georgetown Street are closed as negotiators with the emergency response unit try to end this standoff. Now, this standoff started about 6 hours ago when an officer spotted a stolen vehicle and tried to stop it. They say the driver ran into the corner liquor store that is here on Newtown Pike and has shut himself inside that store ever since. Now, investigators tell me they still don't know a lot about the man involved in this in this standoff. They say they don't know if he has a criminal history, whether there's any red flags they need to be aware of. However, they say they do know that he does have guns and that they think he is suicidal. Of course, their goal is to end this without anyone getting hurt. There's no word at this time about how long this could stretch on for. Again, they do have negotiators working here, but other than that, they say they're not taking any action. They're waiting. Now, of course, this is causing a major traffic impact in this area. Newtown Pike is closed from Booker Street all the way down to Main Street. Many other smaller side streets that run off of Newtown Pike and Georgetown Street are also closed as well. So officers are encouraging drivers to completely avoid this area if at all possible. Of course, we will continue to stay here through the morning, keeping an eye on this standoff situation. We'll also bring you an update on the traffic impact coming up on WKYT News at 5:30. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Thank you, Mark. Now, police are trying to figure out what led to an accidental shooting that seriously injured a well-known Pulaski County businessman. Ward Carell is currently listed in critical condition at UK Hospital. Police believe he was alone inside his Pulaski County home when he accidentally shot himself early Wednesday morning. They say they're not sure why he was handling a gun.
When the EMS units arrived, the residence was locked from the inside, so they were forced to make entry into the residence.
Pulaski County officials say Carell is well known in southern Kentucky for building Cumberland Lake Shell and other businesses. They say he's also known for his work throughout the community.
People in Mercer County say that they are fed up after dozens of street signs and mailboxes there have been recently vandalized. Mercer County Sheriff Ernie Keltley says vandals have damaged at least 20 street signs and mailboxes in recent weeks. He says most of the damage appears to be caused by an axe. Mercer County officials are now offering up to a $1,500 reward for information that leads to the arrest and conviction of whoever is responsible. Community members say it has become a problem that needs to stop.
It is a big deal. I mean, you're fooling with people's property. You're tearing up people's property that they work hard to pay for. So, I mean, it's not funny. It's not funny at all. You know, if these kids are out vandalizing people's property, they need to be at home. They need to find something better to do.
The sheriff's office says it is hard to tell whether or not the various cases of vandalism are related at this time.
A Lexington women's clinic being sued by the state has stopped performing abortions for now. Governor Bevin's administration filed the lawsuit against EMW Women's Clinic on Burt Road last week, claiming the clinic has been performing unlicensed abortions. According to our news partners at the Herald Leader, the women's clinic has temporarily stopped performing the procedure until a judge makes a ruling in the case next week. State investigators also claim the clinic had expired medicine and dirty conditions.
Meanwhile, a bill aimed at putting new restrictions on abortion clinics has overwhelmingly passed the Kentucky Senate on a 32-5 vote. It's the latest in a flurry of abortion-related measures to pass the Republican-led Senate this year. The bill would require abortion clinics to meet stricter outpatient surgical center standards.
Investigators say a truck stolen from a Whitley County business was later found in Georgia. The Whitley County Sheriff's Office says the truck was stolen from Edgewood Mobile Homes on February 18th. Deputies say 43-year-old Herbert Ellswick is charged with the theft. They say police in Georgia found the truck after arresting Ellswick for shoplifting. Deputies say Ellswick used to work for Edgewood Mobile Homes.
Time this morning is 5:06 on WKYT, and it has now been 40 years since a mine disaster in Letcher County took the lives of 26 men. On March 9th, 1976, an explosion ripped right through the Scotia mine, killing 15 miners. 2 days later, another explosion killed 11 more. Investigators say the explosions were caused by a buildup of methane gas due to inadequate ventilation. Many in the community say they have never forgotten the disaster.
It was something that stuck not only in our memories because of the pain and the experience that we had, it's something that everyone in the country knew.
The Scotia mine disaster led to the passage of stricter federal safety requirements and more training for miners. But yesterday, a Kentucky Senate committee approved 2 bills that would roll back some of Kentucky's mine safety laws. One would end state safety inspections of coal mines, turning over that responsibility to federal inspectors. The other would end mandatory state safety training for mine foremen. And former Governor Julian Carroll was in office at that time. He considers it one of the tragedies of the time he served as governor. He's still over in the state Senate, still working. It's coming up on 5:08 and WKYT this morning on your Thursday. We're just getting started, rolling along.
Yeah, a soldier returning home from the Middle East gave his wife a big surprise by showing up at her work this week. There goes my mascara. The heartwarming reunion just ahead.
And also, health officials in Texas now have a quicker method of testing patients for the Zika virus. More on the Zyke quick tests when WKYT This Morning returns.
And now we're talking about some rain in the forecast. It's going to be likely for portions of our viewing area, not everybody. I'll show you who can expect that and the heavy rain talk coming up next.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
The rain out and about at this very moment is not going to move that much. Pretty much where you see it over Lexington, north, and westbound. That's the area that we're going to be holding on to those chances of rain, not just through the morning, but through the afternoon, too. This area right through here, and I'll show you a graphic that kind of explains it a little bit better here in about 30 seconds. But that area will pick up anywhere from ½ an inch of rain to about 2 inches of rain. I believe 2 inches of rain right toward I-71 and maybe places back towards 65 coming from Louisville down toward, say, the E-Town area and then Bardstown as you're working your way up toward the Bluegrass region. So here's the deal. Once this rain begins in your region, it doesn't really stop. It's on and off, but it doesn't really move on out anytime soon. This is a system that is a slow mover as you work your way up 68, 62, and also head up toward 460. It's a wet go at it this morning. Remember, when you have wet roadways, what do people typically do? They typically slow down. So you might have to add a few extra minutes to that early morning commute. Going 64 from Lexington to Louisville. Traveling through Frankfort, Simpsonville, where you have the outlet malls over there in Shelby County. That's a wet go at it, too. 68 is going to be pretty sloppy this morning, and that goes for 150 as you travel through Washington County and back toward Boyle County. This is the graphic I was talking about, all right? So check this. This is rain through sunset, okay? Where do you expect the most rain? Where you see the green, yeah, that's where you can expect the most rain, anywhere, once again, from ½ an inch to 2 inches. 2 inches being back toward Louisville, work your way up 71, Carroll County, Trimble County, those areas, Gallatin. And then Lexington, we're kind of on that verge of, or on that edge of actually seeing on and off rain all day, or actually getting some breaks here and there. It really is a system that just doesn't move much today. Look toward Richmond. I would say Richmond or Berea actually pick up way less of rain than when you're going to see here in Lexington or Frankfort. So, I mean, 20, 30 miles will make a huge difference in this forecast, but the possibility from Moorhead to Somerset, there's a chance to see it. Remember, this is through sunset. Sunset's about 6:40, 6:45. So now through 7 p.m., that's where you're seeing that's unlikely down toward the southeast. Southeast, you will have an amazing day. You're talking temperatures mid-70s and also looking at pretty dry conditions until you hit the evening hours. Wet roadways in Frankfort, Jackson looks just fine at 62 degrees. Going through the day, on and off showers, especially for that area I was just discussing, temperatures around 70. Off into the night and into tomorrow morning, it really does fade around 5 to 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, depending on where you are. And so once that fades, Friday afternoon, guys, it looks fantastic at 65, mixture of sun and clouds. For the weekend, if you're trying to plan anything, do it on Saturday. Saturday's just a small chance of rain. Sunday, looks like you get scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. But all in all, this is a pretty active forecast, but not a washout any day, I would say, except for today for some back toward the west, and also on Sunday. That looks like the best bet.
Okay, other than that, it's good. I mean,
Other than that,
even those days are good.
Yeah,
you know?
right, absolutely.
I'm excited about the weather.
Yeah,
At least
temperatures
it's
look
not
good.
snowy and all that, right?
I know, right?
5:14 on WKYT this morning.
An Army sergeant returning home from duty surprised his wife big time at work this week.
U.S. Army Sergeant Tyler Mott has spent the last year stationed in the Middle East, and he was scheduled to return back home in May. But when his return date got moved up, he couldn't resist the idea of keeping it quiet and surprising his wife, Judith. So instead of calling her with the good news, Tyler showed up while his wife was teaching her 5th grade class on Tuesday.
We left March of last year. That was when we actually left, and we're finally back home today. So it's nice to be home to the family.
We're grateful for technology because we were able to Skype a lot, and our son was able to talk to Daddy and see Daddy and blow kisses, and that was pretty cool.
After the work surprise, the couple says they also surprised their 2-year-old son after he got home from school. What about that?
I love those videos.
Oh, they're always great, you know. You've had sometimes it'll be the dads come out in a crate or a cart or something, and they pop out, you know, and the young family gets to see them back home.
I saw one from a hockey game the other day, and it was an older guy, and he came home to his dad, and his dad was about to throw out the puck, and the dad ran and picked up the guy, and they both fell on the ice, but it was such a heartwarming moment.
It is. Yeah. All right, it is 5:16 on WKYT this morning. It's Thursday. We can start to see the weekend. It's just around the corner there somewhere.
That's right. When we return, a look at your money.
The world's biggest clothing retailer is only getting bigger. Plus, McDonald's all-day breakfast is expanding. I'm Hannah Daniels in New York. I'll have those stories and much more coming up in your CBS Money Watch report.
Kentucky mornings start here. You're watching WKYT this morning.
And we're so glad you are, and good morning again. Welcome back. 5:19 is our time on your Thursday. McDonald's is expanding all-day breakfast. One person is causing a lot of noise at Reagan National Airport.
And Zara is reporting high sales growth. Hannah Daniels has the latest on your money.
Higher oil prices lifted stocks slightly higher on Wednesday. The Dow gained 36 points. The Nasdaq added 25. Despite several clothing retailers struggling with slumping sales, the world's biggest clothing retailer, Zara, is only getting bigger. The Spanish company has reported its highest sales growth in years, with 2015 sales climbing by more than 15% to $22.9 billion. The company opened an additional 330 stores worldwide last year. A spokesperson tells us they plan to expand stores and focus more on online retail. Out of the 8,670 noise complaints Washington's Reagan National Airport received last year, officials say 6,500 of them came from the same person. The Washington Post reports that the unidentified Washington resident was responsible for about 3/4 of last year's noise complaints. That's the equivalent of one person making about 18 calls every single day of the year. McDonald's all-day breakfast might be getting bigger. The fast food chain is now serving its entire breakfast menu all day at certain locations in North Carolina and Oklahoma. The limited all-day breakfast menu that launched nationwide in October offers 9 items. It has helped boost McDonald's sales, but the biggest customer complaint has been the menu is too limited. No word if McDonald's will expand the menu nationwide. That's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. In New York, I'm Hannah Daniels.
Well, there's now a quicker way to learn if someone has the Zika virus. In Texas, the Houston Health Department laboratory is doing Zika testing that offers results in just 1 day. Previously, test samples had to be shipped to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in Atlanta to be checked out. But now patients in Houston and several surrounding counties there can quickly learn if they have Zika.
We are able to tell physicians, rapidly that yes, we can confirm that your patient does have the Zika virus, or no, you have a patient that has another illness. So that's important so the doctor can act appropriately.
Houston's health department says there have been 6 confirmed Zika cases in the city this year. All of the patients visited countries that had been experiencing Zika outbreaks. Certainly something that everybody's keeping an eye on as summer approaches, certainly. The time this morning is 5:22, and there's a lot more news coming up for you here on your Thursday.
Yep, and sports is on the way.
The SEC tournament gets underway tomorrow for the Wildcats, and going in, the Cats are red hot, and so is Jamal Murray. Tubby Smith, he is the National Coach of the Year, and the Georgetown Tigers, the #1 seed in the NAIA National Tournament. The details next.
Looking across the way, holding on to a few showers out and about. This is going to be the look all day long, where you have just on and off showers, especially west of Lexington and north of Lexington. That's the best bet. This whole system isn't really moving east, not just yet. It's kind of just stalled over us at this very moment. So you will have the rain chance all day long, especially for Lexington west and north. I-75 and west down toward 4 p.m. time. That's where we're holding on temperatures in the 70s. Let me tell you, east and southeast, you guys don't have a good chance until we hit the evening and nighttime hours. We're going to get into that. I'm going to show you more details on that coming up.
Heading into the SEC tournament, the honors keep rolling in for Tyler Eulis and Jamal Murray. Eulis, a first-team Sports News All-American. Murray named freshman All-American. And Jamal Murray came to Kentucky with top-notch credentials, making a name for himself in the Nike Hoop Summit and then with his play in the Pan Am Games. At Kentucky, he's developed his game, and Cal says he can do a little bit of everything.
He's more than a shooter. He's a scorer, but what we're getting him to do is catch and shoot. And the rest of his game, where he's getting the ball by people, where he's scoring from the foul line, where he's doing those kind of things, have really made him the most efficient player. Now, let me say this. Again, he took 12 shots and scored 22. I think down in Florida, he had 18 points on 6 shots or something crazy down there. He may be the most efficient guard who's a volume scorer, but not a volume shooter.
At the beginning of the week, Tubby Smith was named Big 12 Coach of the Year, and yesterday the Sporting News naming Tubby the National Coach of the Year. Tubby leading Texas Tech to a 19-11 regular season record, 9-9 in the Big 12, and the last time the Red Raiders won 9 conference games and finished 500, it was 2007. Tubby has now won a mind-boggling 8 National Coach of the Year awards.
Anytime you surpass expectations of prognosticators and other people, there's a satisfaction there, but we know that we should be better. It's a tough league. It's the toughest league I've ever coached in.
The NAIA national brackets have been released, and the Georgetown Tigers, the #1 overall seed. Pikeville is the 2 seed in one of the 4 pods. Campbellsville and the Cumberlands, they are 6 seeds in their respective brackets. More from the girls' state tournament later today, and we also make our way to Nashville. That's a look at sports.